Some of the full free champion rewards are coming up in Madden 24, and here's what you need to know about when you can get them. Now, Social family, and welcome back to another Madden 24 video. In this one, we have a highly requested video where I'm going to showcase when you can get a full free legend, aka and team of the year player in Madden 24. But first, hold up, before we get started with today's video, Sunday football is tomorrow, and you already know your boy's making some picks over on Underdog Fantasy. We absolutely cooked with the picks I posted last Sunday. We ended up winning over $1,000. It was ridiculous. So if you want to make some picks for this Sunday football, Underdog Fantasy is the place to go. And if you sign up using my promo code SwiftFellas, Lamar Jackson's line is set to 0.5 total yards. The picks you saw on the screen, we had to sweat some of them out. We had to make sure we got these correct, but Lamar Jackson's line, I think he's getting a yard. I think that's guaranteed. So if you want access to that special line over on Underdog Fantasy, which you can use and combine with some other picks on their app, I will leave the link to the app down below in the description. You can either click that link or just download Underdog Fantasy on the App Store. But while you're signing up, boys, put in the promo code SWIFT. That will get you the special and match your first deposit up to $500. So check it out. They're an awesome app, and I'll leave it in the description. All right, now first things first, let's start off with the first full free player we're getting very soon, and that is going to be your full free legend pack. Now, the way this legend pack works is pretty simple. As you can see right here, for getting up to 16 total tokens, you can turn those in and get a full boss legend. Now, at the time you're watching this video, there are 15 available tokens in Madden 24. I'm actually recording this a couple days before Legend Saturday though, just because I'm doing some traveling at the time you're watching this video. But when you guys are watching this, boys, there will be enough solo challenges in the legend sequence to get to 15 total tokens. And of course, as you probably know, every single week there are 7 new solos that become available. There's a new tier that becomes available, and that means there is a new token that becomes available. So next Saturday, we will be able to get up to our 16th and final token, meaning we are 7 days away from getting a full legend. Now, before we get too excited and I take my shirt off and start twirling it around like this, first of all, I'm not going to do that because I don't want your girl to see my six-pack if she's watching this video. I mean, I don't have a six-pack. I wish I did though. But the real reason why we don't want to get too excited yet is because when we go to the program tab and we read the fine print, something I never like to do, something you probably never do, it says that we are only going to be getting a legend from season 1. So that means any of the new legends that came out today, any of the new legends that came out last Saturday, those cards are not available to be selected, which sucks. Like Darrell Revis would have been a great option to pick in here, but unfortunately we can only take legend players that came out in season 1. So honestly, that does kind of limit us. I think that like Willie Rofe is a good option, right? Like a free 89 overall tackle. Charles Woodson and Calvin Johnson are still good players. DeMarcus Ware is not a bad card. I'll definitely make a video talking about the best player to select, but unfortunately you can't take any of the new legends. It's kind of booty, and I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of unfortunate. It makes this pack a little bit of a buzzkill, to be fully honest with you. EA might change this, but for the time being, it's just a season 1 player. Now moving on, let's talk about the free AKA card, because with this free AKA card, at least there is no requirement about season 1, season 2, none of that nonsense. As you can see in the AKA sets, there's a very similar champion set. As you can see, for putting in 34 tokens, we get any champion player. Now that's more like it, boys, and at the time you're watching this video, the maximum amount of tokens you can have right now is 21. I have 21 out of 34. I'm a no money spent player. I think if you spend money on the game, you can have more, but as no money spent, that's the maximum. And side note, actually, if you wanted to, you could put your tokens in here and get a hero token player. This would be giving you an 87 overall card for free. If you want to, you can do that. I'm going to be saving up for the champion. The champions are good, bro. Like OBJ was an insane card. I think the cards are going to get better and better. I think they're worth waiting for. Now you're probably thinking, okay, when can I get this done, boys? As you can see, we are 13 tokens away from maxing this out. The way the AKA solos work is fairly simple. Every single Monday with AKAs in this game, there are new solos. There are 2 new tokens you can earn, fellas. When we do that math, that unfortunately means we have to wait 7 more weeks until we get enough tokens to get this card. Now, I know that sounds like a long time. It is a long time, to be honest with you. We are already 2/3 of the way to the free player, but it's not as soon as people were suspecting. I know a lot of people on Twitter and in my comments were like, oh, when's the AKA card? It's got to be coming soon. It's not like Legends, man. Legends, we got 1 week. AKAs, we still got 7 more weeks. Reason being, again, 13 tokens. We're going to divide that by 2 because we're getting 2 tokens every single week, and that's going to tell us an answer of 6.5. And unfortunately, we got to round that up, so that's going to mean 7 weeks until we get this free player. it's a long time. To buy Madden 24 coins for the cheapest price on the internet, check out MMOEXP by clicking the link in the description and use promo code SWIFT at checkout for 5% off. Now next up, the final kind of reward in this game is going to be a free Team of the Year player. As you can see right here, I'm starting to rack up some of my Team of the Year tokens. These Team of the Year tokens, if you get 17 of them, you get a full Team of the Year player when that releases in this game. This is a lot further down the line than AK. This is a lot further down the line than Legends, but in my opinion, this will actually be the best of the free players we get. Like, out of the Legend free player, out of the AKA free player, I think this will be the best one. So my recommendation to you is really just to stay up to date on AKA, Team of the Week, and Legend solos. You don't want to let these get too backed up. I'm not gonna lie, once I get my free Season 1 Legend, I don't know that I'll keep on grinding these solos. We'll see. I say I don't know, but I probably will. AKA definitely gonna stay on the grind here. Team of the Week are so easy. They're the easiest out of these three. I would say just be on top of all these three solos. But if I could only pick one set of solos, given the amount of time it's going to take to get the player as well as how long they take, I think AKA might be your best bet. Like, realistically, AKA 7 weeks, not too long, and the card's going to be top end. Like, when we get that AK card, it's going to be a top end player in this game. Team of the Week's going to be really good as well. Legends, I mean, I'll take the 89 overall right tackle. I might go with the free safety. We'll see. But unless they change this pack, it's such a buzzkill. I wish I was getting one in the new cards. It should be, bro. Like, there's no reason not to. This has taken a long time to get to, and the fact the player's not going to be good, it just sucks. But ultimately, I had just been getting so many questions about when you can get each of these free pieces of content in Madden 24. So if you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you could scroll down and drop a like. Let's open up a Pro Playmaker pack right here in the background. And again, if you made it to the end and you want to make some picks over on Underdog Fantasy, be sure to get them in before the game tomorrow. You will get that Lamar Jackson special. I will, of course, be tweeting out my picks over on Twitter. Hopefully, we can have another gargantuan day. It's going to be difficult to replicate what we did last Sunday, but I got my fingers crossed we can have a solid day. Coin card, 81 Aaron Jones. We shall take it. We're going to be getting, what is this right here? An 80 Xavier McKinney. The animation looked beautiful. The overall is not beautiful, and we ended off with a Sky Moore. I'm out, boys. Have a wonderful day. I appreciate you guys so very much for the support on the channel. Honestly, I've been living a crazy life over the last couple of days, and that's all thanks to you guys. Love y'all, and I'm out. Peace.